the geometry, sorry. Oh, sorry. I don't know what is happening now. I could not go back. I'm sorry, I couldn't. Yes, now it's okay. In this commercial fluidic reactor, which has also the three different geometry, we saw that this enzyme, which is very unstable, especially when the reaction was performed in organic media, and that at low residence time in microreactors, this exposure of enzyme to effect of organic solvent is diminished, and because of that, our enzymes seems to be more stable. The two publications on these topics were already published. Here I summarized again the work with EFSA, and these results showed that we have really higher volume productivity in microreactors than in batch and in ultrafiltration membrane reactor, while the biocatalyst productivity number is almost the same in all types of the reactor we used. One goal of the project was the integration of carboligation together with oxidoreduction to produce these chiral diols. And when we performed only this oxidation in a batch reactor, we got about 100% yield on diols in the both case. But when we combine the integration of carboligation together with oxidation, then we got also about 50% yield on diols. And when we put all of this reaction in microreactors, then we had a lot of problems because we had very high protein concentration in the reactors, microreactors. And because of this very high protein concentration, we had a lot of bubbles in a reactor. So this work was further online. It's ongoing, and it's not the final result yet here. The second goal of the project was the integration of oxidation together with aldol addition. The partner from Barcelona developed 6 methods of oxidation reaction and already published the results. But unfortunately, PhD students from Barcelona couldn't come to Zagreb to check this reaction in microreactor. Therefore, the group in Zagreb developed their own oxidation reaction, method for the oxidation reaction, where we used the regeneration of NADH to NAD with completely new enzymes for that purpose. The group found in Lactococcus lactis new NADH oxidase, and the batch reactor, when we use the batch reactor for this integrated reaction, then we got here about 20% yield on aldol. Is the work in microreactor is still ongoing because further on with these 3 protein in the reactor, we had a lot of problems with bubbles in our commercial microreactors. The next reactor, this is the synthesis of C6 substituted carbohydrate analogues by consecutive catalysis with 2 carboligase. This is benzaldehyde lyase and EFSA. This enzyme here was sent from Jülich to Barcelona, and the partner in the Barcelona in batch reactor could achieve between 60 and 70 yield of this synthesis. So let me conclude all of our achievement. The evaluation of microreactors as an appropriate tool for rapid screening of enzyme activity and production of chiral hydroxyketones and iminocyclitols was successfully launched. Biocatalysts which are used in the project, ADH, NADH, oxidase, EFSA variants and BFD are prepared in sufficient quantities and where all of these enzymes were kinetically characterized. The method of immobilization of enzyme BFD on magnetic particles was found, and the enzyme was immobilized, and for the implementation of the reaction with this enzyme in microreactor, a completely new magnetic microreactor was successfully designed and put into operation. Characterization on the BFD and EFSA reaction system in laminar flow microreactors were carried out. Aldol addition with EFSA variants and carboligation with BFD were performed in microreactors and also in macroreactors. The comparison I showed to you. And investigation and integration of cascade reaction are performed in microreactor but not so successfully, as well as in batch reactor. So I would like to thank, first of all, to ERA IB for organizing this second call and the whole procedure with evaluation of the project to give us the opportunity to work together. And I would like to thank the financial bodies in national financial body in Germany, Bundesministerium für Forschungs- Forschungs- and Education, no? Sorry, and then to the Ministry of Science and Education and Sport in Croatia, and also the financial body in Financial National Organization in Spain to give us also the funds to perform all of this research. And thank you for your attention.
Thank you. Yes, excellent. Almost everything went to plan. Okay, any questions, please? There we go. One in the middle.
Another time about the stereochemistry, because you've shown us on one of your slides that you have 100% yield. Could you explain the method, how you calculate the 100%, because it's something incredible, especially in biocatalytic systems. And there was also some only few information about the enantiomeric axis, which is in, let's say, this kind of research really important to know which kind of stereo-isomers we have.
Yeah. 100% yield we could get because we had the coenzyme regeneration, and this coenzyme regeneration, by means of this coenzyme regenerating enzyme formate dehydrogenase, is very successful in the system, and therefore we did not have any back reaction in this oxido reduction. So may I go to the... sorry, a little bit. Here, yeah? So, and also the product of this regeneration reaction is CO2 and water, and CO2 is going out. So, through this system, therefore, we could ensure the yield on diols of 100%, and we had also the 100% conversion of hydroxypropiophenone in this reaction.
Could you tell me the reaction time?
Here the reaction time was not so long because it's really effective reaction. Maybe I can tell you after that. I'm not sure how long was the reaction time. But only thanks to this excellent coenzyme regeneration system, we could ensure so high yield and so high conversion in this oxido reduction system.
And you measured this by HPLC method, or there was completely different?
HPLC method.
Okay.
Yes. And we have also these chiral columns where we can really detect this product.
Okay, and going next slides.
Here?
No, farther.
This
Here,
one?
you have this batch reactor cascade reaction, 20% yield of aldo. Which kind of stereoisomer it was? And the enantiomeric axis of this?
We did not calculate it here, enantiomeric axis, but this is this aldol. This is this aldol. This is this aldol, but we did not calculate it axis, but it is really pure because we have really the column only for this aldol product. Chiral column.
Yeah, but for
very
future,
selective chiral column.
Yeah, this is important to know the enantiomeric axis, because for example, pharma industry, they would like to have over 95% of pure.
Yeah, yeah, but what is I think that we did not have a higher yield on aldol because of this enzyme, which needs oxygen. We need oxygen, and we should put some oxygen in the system, and maybe through that we destroyed the aldol products.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, some good questions there. Any more questions, please? No? Okay, well, if you just thank our final speaker of the morning.